Guys, listen, right? I should have done this video like about a month ago or something, but I was busy. I was busy doing stuff. I didn't have time to make YouTube videos fucking about. I'm a businessman, believe it or not, despite this and all, you know what I mean? But I think Concise the Barber may be a racist. Now, hear me out on this, because the guy done some videos on T-Pop in the past. Some reviews of like the more budget clippers. I think. I can't remember what he done. He done something. But he's done videos for T-Pop in the past, right? But all of a sudden he won't. Now we've got the best clipper ever made. He won't make a video. And this doesn't really, like, in the grand scheme of things, if we're talking about money, and this is what really grinds my gears, right, is because when we're talking about stuff like this, people always think, well, you don't suppose because your business and blah blah blah. This isn't a money thing, right? You got to understand that, like, this is not like some business money thing. This is just basically about the industry. So I believe that in the barber industry, right, we should be putting everything out there and letting everybody else decide what they do. You know what I mean? Giving everyone the fair crack of the whip, right? Like, I make fun of everyone equally. You're a clipper reviewer. You don't have to make specific videos, really, if you don't want to. Like, if you're particularly like, I don't want to make a video on that particular machine for whatever your reason is, whether it's racism or not, I'm not sure. That's fine. The problem, where I really get annoyed, or what I really think is wrong, and I want to know if you agree with me, is when these people do best clipper of 2024, or they do best budget clipper for barbers, or they do best clipper, blah, 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 etc., right? And they don't even mention that the play exists. And the reason that bothers me is because, right, not only in, like, sales volume, but in public opinion, and actual spec for spec, weight for weight, shape for shape, blade for blade, lever for lever, battery for battery, all that shit, it's still the best or top 3 in most categories. So even if you're a fucking hater, it's going to be in your top 2. Even if you hate T-Pop's guts, the play at $129.99, I think is his current price, dollars, will be in anybody's top 10. If that had someone else's logo, if that said Wall on, if that said Babyliss on, if that says StarCraft, all these people making videos would have that at number 1, other than Eddie. If it said Gamma on it, if it said StarCraft on it, that would be ranked at number 1 for him. He would rank that above all the other current models. It is that good. The clipper is that good. Ask anybody. Everybody who's got their hands on it puts it in the top 3. Nobody thinks it's bad. Right, so that's what gets me to the next point, right? So why are they not mentioning it in these videos? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, none of these people know me at all. So it could either be a couple of things. It could be, number 1, for some reason, at some point between the last time making a video and this time, which is about 12 months, I've made some horribly offensive cartoon that's totally goes against moral judgment, which is weird, because like this, what is happening, like when you leave such a good clipper out because of just That seems like you don't have any morals, but yeah, so it can't be that. Maybe it could be an influence from another clipper company. So I know he got flown out to Miami by a rival clipper company. Maybe they told him not to. So, again, it's just misleading, right? If you're getting paid from a clipper company, or you're affiliated with a clipper company, you can't really do best clipper of 2024, can you? So if you're doing best clipper of 24, that means what's the best clipper of 2024? So you've got to tell us the right one. You can't just be like, oh, they've paid me, so I won't mention that. You've got to mention everyone, put them all out there, try everything, and just tell the truth. Like, it doesn't matter if you like CEOs. Like, you don't know Babyliss CEO. You don't know Stylecraft CEO. You don't know Gamma CEO. You've never met these people, ever. Not met these people. You don't know JRL CEO. You have not met these people. Never heard them talk. They're way too old for you even to relate to. You don't know them. You might have met some of the staff or someone's affiliate, but you do not know who owns that company. I'm the face of my company, sort of. But, so if you dislike me, personally, that's nothing to do with what the best clipper is. So if that is a reason, you should say, here are the best clippers of 2024, excluding T-Pop. So that way, people know that we've not been tested. We're not included. Because people might look at that and think, that's the best clippers of 2024. He's tried T-Pop and he's not put it in. T-Pop must be not like... No, you need to say, exclude... We don't fuck with T-Pop. You need to put it out there. Get your balls to the wall. Say it in public. I don't fuck with T-Pop because of this. And give us a reason where the audience can understand and digest. And make sure it's nothing like Bossio told me to, or a clipper company told me to, or something like that. Because you got to bear in mind, if it's something like with Bossio, like I've said this time and time and time again, the guy got on his public forum, right, of, I don't know how many followers he has. He has hundreds of thousands of followers. He got on there off his own accord and told two lies about me. Number one, he told me he mentored me. Now, as a businessman who's very proud of my achievements, seeing a grown man who I don't know go on the internet and take credit for my accomplishments when, like I say again, I don't know him. Other than a few, hey, how you doing, blah, 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 conversations over the span of like 5 years. Probably about 5 minute, not even 5 minutes actually, that's an exaggeration, but you know, DM conversations where you just like, you say something for 2 seconds and that's it. Other than that, don't know the guy. And previous to him saying that, I haven't spoken to him in years. I don't think we've even exchanged a DM in about 3 years. So him to even say he knows me would be a lie. Mentored me is ludicrous, right? So because he was backing that and keep on going, he didn't just say it once, he's saying it again and again and again. I had to respond. I had to. I got no choice. And then also, he said something else in public. He said I was disrespecting him when a family member of his was passing. Also a complete lie. Now, when someone says something like that about you, you have to defend yourself. You have to. Unless, of course, it's true. If it's true, you can just ignore it. Or you can say, yes, I did it. Fuck you. That's the move if you're true. If it's false, you completely make your audience clear. Make it clear to your audience that you did not do that. That's complete lies. So, and I just found it crazy because we have not We have not exchanged any conversation for years. So that's why I went out in public and defended my name. Because he fucking lied in front of hundreds of thousands of people and never, ever took it back. So if that's the reason you think it's okay if someone... And to be honest with you, I understand that you're cowards. I do understand that you're cowards and you don't want to face people you know in real life. Because I suppose you're all at the shows, you're all Americans, you're all in the same circle. So you want to get on. But someone's wrong, they're wrong. And they should just be like, look, I went on the air and I said this bullshit about you. And I was wrong and I shouldn't have said it. Because you shouldn't have said it. That's to Bossio, but you should not have said it. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said you mentored me. You shouldn't have said you taught me everything. You shouldn't have said you done things. You shouldn't have said I disrespected your family. You shouldn't have said any of that because none of it was true. You could have said you dislike me, I'm a dickhead, or blah, 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 or I did this, or I did this. But you shouldn't say lies. Fucking damaging lies, which are supposed to damage my reputation. I believe your reputation got damaged more because people saw through you. But yeah, so if it's that reason with Bossio, nope, won't fly, does not count, cannot do that. And if it's the second reason, which is the Clipper Company reason, then you're a sellout. You need to disclose these things. You need to say, look, I'm getting a check off Bablis, I'm getting a check off JRL, and that's why I'm not mentioning T-Pop. You shouldn't be trying to mislead people like you're not mentioning T-Pop because it's shit. Because it's not. It's the greatest Clipper ever made. And if none of that is true, then you just don't like white people. And that, my friend, is racist.